Hello, hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dee. If you're returning, welcome back. Glad to have you back. So we're doing a soul message, higher self message, however you see it. Today I felt called to do it. Spirit told me a few days ago to do this live. I usually do general and a general love message live, but Spirit was like, no, do this one. So someone may need to come across it this week. Who knows? Just remember that this is a general message. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't try to force a story to fit your narrative. If you feel called to book a reading with me, all the information is in the description box below. So I put soft girl era in the title because I'm getting very feminine energy. I'm getting very soft girl energy. I'm getting very much connecting to the feminine side of yourself. A lot of you may be leaving a religion or getting more spiritual. You probably are leaving the church. It's giving something. It feels like something that you thought was long term that you manifested is coming to an end, like the time has passed. So we're just going to see where that energy flows to today. Okay. All right, so we have number 18, let go. So that number could be significant for you. And then we have soul song on the bottom, number 41. But I'm only feeling called to read let go, not soul song. Maybe there is a song right now that's resonating for you that you've been hearing a lot lately. Okay, it could have a very important message. So if you're really hearing a song back to back, pay attention to that. Okay. Okay, so take back your power and thrive. Let let all just be and take back your light. Stop trying so hard and breathe. Letting go does not mean jumping blindly into faith, but to release the resistance you hold about a subject so your dreams and desires can be realized. We have we have all hung on to a person, place, job, or idea because we think it will give us what we seek. But hanging on is the result of unbalanced thinking. This imbalance needing has you needing compensation. You create a defect by compromising yourself. Thinking that deficit, I mean, you create a deficit by compromising yourself. Thinking that was the way towards your dreams. It was your choice to do that. Now is your choice to let go and create from love instead of fear. You desire to have what you want without compromising your truth. You cannot change what has occurred. However, you can change what you do from this moment on. No one has been placed upon this earth to make you happy, just as it is not your responsibility to make anyone else happy. Free yourself and everyone else of the idea that you must please others to be loved. You are loved no matter what has happened in your or others' lives. So like I said, I did get an energy of you guys walking away from something. I did get an energy of you guys just letting something be, letting something go, knowing that whatever it was, the time has literally passed on it. Um, and it's going to be a huge transformation. It's going to be huge soul growth for you. I feel like your higher self, especially your feminine energy, because we all have divine feminine and masculine energy within us. I feel like your feminine energy is really applauding you on nurturing yourself in this way. Let's see. Thank you. The Page of Pentacles reverse. The Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. The Five of Wands. The Queen of Wands. I'm hearing Death of the Ego. These cards are in the reverse. That's what I'm hearing right now. You disconnected from something and you're transformed. more stable. Could have heavy Scorpio, Virgo in your chart. Okay. Something that was imbalanced, you let go of. Like I said, yeah. We have the Two of Cups reversed, Death, the Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Seven of Pentacles reversed, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune, fixed sign energy. Whatever you're stepping into, whatever this new chapter is for you, okay? You saw that you were staying in something too long, probably trying to manifest something that just never came into fruition, but you disconnected from something that was not a part of your soul purpose, and that gives you more soul growth. You're going through a huge transformation, especially with Death and the Hermit there. Okay, yeah, the Seven of Swords. No more wearing a mask, no more lying to yourself. You're like, go, no more unhealthy mindset. Okay, you're finding your independence. You're slowly getting into that Empress energy, like I was saying with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so let's start clarifying. Okay, so the main soul message is the Page of Pentacles reverse. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Thank you. We have the Queen of Swords. The Seven of Wands reverse. The Chariot, Cancer energy. The Wheel of Fortune. And then you have the Page of Pentacles, clarifying the Page of Pentacles. The Empress, the Five of Wands reverse, the Lovers, Gemini energy, the Star, Aquarius energy. The Three of Pentacles and the Devil reverse, Capricorn energy. The Knight of Wands reverse. You're not letting something keep you stagnant anymore. It feels like really releasing, letting the universe take control, letting your higher self, your soul team, star family, whatever you're resting with, you're letting them take the reins right now. It was a lesson that it was really hard for you to see that it wasn't a part of your destiny, it wasn't a part of your alignment. And with the Lovers there, it's giving you choosing yourself. It could be a mother wound, could have disconnected from someone who was in an unhealthy feminine energy, but you're learning how to rebuild on your own. Unhealthy habits, unhealthy traits, whether it's energies around you within yourself, but I'm also within yourself. But you walked away from something that wasn't moving forward, that wasn't progressing. And I feel like with the Queen of Swords there, it was very like nipped in the bud. Like I said what I said, I meant what I said, and I'm moving on from it. Yeah. I just didn't connect with your morals and your values. I really do feel like a lot of you might have left a religion and stepped more into spirituality or, whatever it may be. How to get in alignment, we have the Ace of Pentacles reverse. Spirit, please clarify that for me. The Two of Swords, the Ace of Wands. The Two of Wands, the Fool reverse, and the Ten of Cups reverse. The Nine of Cups, the Tower, the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Okay. The Page of Swords. The Four of Pentacles. Honestly, I feel like you're learning how to nurture your feminine. And like it's been a bounce back and forth between the masculine and the feminine energy in the soul message readings. I feel like you're learning how to give to your feminine right now. I feel like your masculine is probably just really trying to nurture your feminine after this time. It's giving a whole lot of learning and seeing what those unhealthy boundaries were. So you could have been very codependent. You could have been overgiving to energies before. Like I said, I feel like your feminine is applauding you and your masculine is really taking care of your feminine. But it just feels like you're learning what you're passionate about now. You're learning not to give your energies to false starts. Okay? It may be you feel a little stagnant as well, but you're learning right now, and that's okay. So it could be, like I said, you thought something was permanent. You thought that you were always going to be here forever with this. So you're learning how to step into this new energy of what I do for myself now. And I said this in a TikTok reading I did the other day. It was given the energy of you're always doing stuff for others that you don't know what to do for yourself. Like I give the analogy of an empty nest, like a mother who had a full house of children and she just did that her whole life. And now all of her kids are moved out in college on their own, graduating college, getting married, da 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 da. And now that she has an empty nest, she doesn't know what to do for herself because she never really took time out for herself. It's like that energy. So you're learning like, okay, now I'm in this phase of my life, I'm in this new chapter. How do I get into alignment of what I truly want, what I truly desire, now that it's me time? So that's probably why I was getting a soft girl era. But if you follow me on TikTok and you haven't seen that reading, it's my most recent one at the time of this reading. It's called, I think it says Treat Yourself, if you feel called to look at it. So in soul activation, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Thank you. I have the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Swords reverse. And the Tower. The King of Cups, Justice reverse, and the Death reverse. So Libra, Scorpio. Oh, the Moon reverse, Pisces, Cancer energy. So a lot of majors here. The Five of Pentacles reverse, and the Emperor reverse, and the Star reverse. I feel like there's so many things that you want to do. There's so many things that you want to connect with. And Spirit is saying one step at a time because you're just realizing what it is that you really need to do. So it could be like overwhelming after just being out of alignment for a long time, really not nurturing yourself for a long time. So as you disconnect from the old and take yourself into the new, I'm getting take your time. Don't rush in with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Like I said, you're going through an ego death. You're going into a healthy ego energy because the ego never really goes anywhere. We just make it a healthy energy instead of the sun. We're getting more into alignment. So Spirit is saying, take your time to rebuild with that Tower in reverse. Because for me, sometimes the Tower in reverse is a fresh start. As you learn these things about yourself, as you learn what was out of alignment, what kept you from growing, okay? What may have abandoned you, what kept you out of like sync with your masculine and your feminine energy. I just feel like as you really learn to build yourself back up and love yourself and figure out how to take care of yourself at this time, it's going to be very overwhelming, but just take your baby steps towards it. You don't have to have everything all figured out. Everything always takes baby steps. Like, I feel like I'm talking so soft because it's like a timid energy. Like, it feels like, I don't know what to do. I feel like a newborn. I feel like a baby taking my first steps. Yes, that's totally okay to feel that way. It's totally fine to feel that way. So right now is you learning in this new phase what makes you happy, what helps your soul grow even more. And clearing the block, we have the Five of Wands. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Thank you. The Nine of Cups. The King of Swords. So we have the King and Queen of Swords out here. Page of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. The Page of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles. The King of Wands. The King of Cups. Justice and Death. The High Priestess, following your soul, listening to your higher self, because the High Priestess is all about higher self energy. Okay. Really pay attention to the messages that your higher self is trying to send to you. Even meditate a little bit more because, like I said, you've disconnected from something that you thought was long term. You're finally seeing the lesson and the truth that's in something with the King of Swords there. But there's also like messages that your ego was blocking with the King of Wands. Okay, and now it's time to really pay attention and pour that love in because a part of you was missing the messages for so long, and now you're having this major release. So the messages that's coming in may be very overwhelming. But spirit, your higher self is trying to show you like the baby steps and the ways of nurturing to yourself and giving to yourself right now. So it's that inner conflict of like ego versus soul a little bit, because it's like you've been coming from an unhealthy part of your ego for so long that now that you're in a more balanced ego, you're more in tune with your intuition, you're more in tune with your soul, you're more in tune with your higher self. It could be very overwhelming. That's why I'm like getting baby steps. I'm getting that timid energy. There could even be a soulmate in your life with the King and Queen of Swords here that very much speaks truth into you. And I had got that in one of the readings recently. I think it was the last general that I did, I believe. But there might be someone in your life right now that you could really talk to, that you guys see eye to eye, like maybe your best friend or maybe your favorite cousin or something like that, who sees you very clearly, that could tell you about yourself, and there's no judgment. There's just love and purity. So there could be someone that you need to talk to that could hit like an Ace of Swords type of energy for you, like an aha moment. But yeah, as you continue to walk away and find your happiness, okay, there's going to be a fight within, but there seems like there needs to be a pause and really listen to your higher self and what your higher self is trying to tell you, because there feels like there is a message that's blocked because you don't necessarily know how to get to it just yet. And I feel like meditation will really help. Sitting in silence can really help you. Listen to binaural beats, listening to pure frequencies. The higher self frequency, I believe, is 936 or 63, something like that. And you could listen to a binaural beat with that frequency. You could listen to pure frequencies. I listen to pure frequencies, but to each their own. I know not everybody could do that. I have one that higher self, like binaural beat right now. It's 963 hertz or whatever to connect to your higher self. But there's something there. I just feel like meditation is needed. How to connect more deeply. We have the Queen of Wands reverse. Spirit, please clarify that for me. The Page of Wands. The Queen of Wands upright. I love when that happens. The Nine of Wands. The Emperor, Aries energy. So a lot of fire. You have heavy fire in your chart. The Ten of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Hangman, Pisces energy, and the Five of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. There is definitely a mindset, more than likely fear, that needs to be let go of. No more second guessing yourself. You're trying to manifest in your highest timeline. You're trying to manifest in destiny, okay? This is a time of healing and recovery with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. And I feel like it's the mindset of letting fear drive you. You have been stagnant for so long because of that mindset. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. And it's time to let go. Like I said, you were coming from a very unhealthy place that kept you stagnant and stuck, that you weren't hearing the messages. You weren't connecting to your soul in the healthiest way because there were always distractions or things that you always had to tend to that were outside of yourself. And spirit is like, find that passion, find that drive, and listen to what your soul is yearning for. Listen to what your spirit team is trying to tell you, because this is a time of healing. And we did see the Hermit, so this is a time of deep introspection and figuring out who you are in this next phase. Collective 2.0, we could say. But like I said, you're in the starting steps, like you into something, and it helped. So it has soul growth there. It had transformation there. Like I said, your feminine is very happy with you for closing that chapter. But now it's like figuring out what my happiness is now that I'm no longer stagnant. I'm no longer stuck. I'm no longer in that frequency of life. And your higher self was like, I have the message for you, but I need you to listen to me. I need you to hear me. It's not really a cry, but it's just like a soft tap on the shoulder for you to like really turn around or look up at your higher self and hear the message as they relay it to you. Okay, so I do feel like deep meditation is needed. Some form of meditation, going back outside, walking, possibly like working out or something where you have time for yourself, where you could be clear-headed. Okay, and I feel like a lot of you have more time on your hands. I feel like there are some mothers here who are in an empty nest, or some parents here who have an empty nest now and don't know what to do. And you'll figure it out. You will. Advice for the collective, spirit advice. Thank you. You have the Devil, Capricorn energy, the King of Wands, the Hangman, Pisces energy. Keep getting divine pairs, but one or the other is out of sync, so it's like bringing that balance back in. The Sun, Leo energy, a lot of fire energy. The Ten of Cups and the High Priestess. The Lovers, the Emperor, and the Knight of Swords, the Hierophant. So we have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. That's really beautiful energy, guys. Like, really beautiful. But the Emperor is also in the reverse. The Well and the Magician. The Four Cups. Like I said, the advice really is don't let fear get in the way. Because yes, the devil could be unhealthy habits, toxic energy, but it could also be fear. Okay? Like I said, you guys let a very an unhealthy, unhealed part of you shine for so long just to get you through. Could just be like survival mode. But we have the high priestess, the Lovers, and the Hierophant here. This is really about really connecting to your higher self, really connecting to your divine feminine and masculine, because the Emperor and the Empress are the divine feminine, are the divine masculine, and the High Priestess and the Hierophant are the higher versions in the interconnectedness, right? And this is you choosing to stay on that path, okay? Because it feels like a teeter-totter energy. Like some days your feminine is balanced and other days your masculine is balanced, but there is still an energy of needing to have them both in alignment with each other. So like I said, there might be times where you want to revert back to old energy, and maybe times where you want to take a step back. Like maybe you're calling, like I said, the empty nesters thing. Like maybe you're calling your kid at college like every other second to make sure they're okay. Let them grow, let them find their independence in that way, because you have to find your independence. Don't be like a helicopter mom, being very overbearing in a sense. And like I said, I'm just using that as an analogy. Could resonate for some of you, but there's something that you don't want to revert back to the past. You want to be in a healthy mindset. You want to be very deeply connected and finding your happiness. It's about you choosing yourself, choosing to love yourself, okay? It's like not being in that overbearing, hostile energy. This is about you not coming from a lack mentality and saying, oh, I think I figured it out, and rushing towards something that would just put you in a state of recovery again. So this is giving very much hermit. This is giving figuring out how you connect to your higher self, how you are balanced, what makes you happy in this new chapter, and not manifesting from a place of lack or just distracting yourself with things to do. Like the thing that you need to do is deeply introspect and deeply connect to yourself, and not focus too much on the 3D energy. Okay, this is like interconnectedness with self. Advice for the collective spirit. Advice for the collective spirit. Thank you. All right, so we have Messenger, bringing harmony and balance. You could connect with Syrian Starseed energy, because I was getting that like super heavy, like connecting to Star Family. Number 92, nines and twos could be significant for you. You're a part of a lineage of souls who have dedicated their lifetimes to the upliftment of the planet, to returning time again to see the light. The crystalline ones, the ones who are here to plant the sacredness of life back in, to honor both the sacred feminine and masculine, which we're talking about very heavily here, to usher deep reverence back in. Many ascended masters are thought to be connected to the energy of Sirius, often appearing as a shade of blue. They hold the frequency of pure love and are here to help the feminine and masculine exist in harmony, to ensure great balance, to help us see that we're all connected and that the masculine and feminine energies exist within us all. We're being called to bring about the balance and harmony between the masculine and the feminine, to be a guardian of harmony and balance of earth. Think of the whales traveling around the globe, sharing love through their healing and vibrational song. Their unique notes send balance and harmony to every corner of the planet. A rebalancing of the masculine and feminine is occurring worldwide. Is resurgence of the sacred within us all. A returning of the sacred union within. A rekindling of heaven and earth. You can begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. The ripples will flow from here or from there. You can honor and balance a sacred masculine and feminine energy within yourself and others. How are you being called to bring harmony to your life or the planet? How are you being called to honor the sacred masculine and feminine within? So, like I said, connecting very deeply to your feminine and masculine, connecting deeply to that high priestess Hierophant energy for you. Okay. Advice for the collective spirit. Advice. Have worked through your fears. Scorpio energy. The emotions are running high. Be bold and make the first move. Meditate and contemplate. Pisces energy. Bring love into the situation and balance spirituality, practicality. So heavy on that Pisces energy for you guys. It's time to release negativity. More Scorpio energy there. I don't usually pull these cards here, but I felt called to, so we'll see. Advice for the collective. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other. Your bond deepens. Soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you closer together. True love is the romance of a lifetime. You have new love. A new person has certain romantic interest. Okay, so this is just giving me like you like really connecting to yourself, like taking your feminine and masculine energy on a date is what I'm getting. Okay, we do have finances and career on the bottom, so it could be just like you've always lived in a lack mentality in some way, shape, or form, and getting yourself out of that. It could even be that you are in a new tax bracket and you don't even know what to do with yourself, and that's okay. You can be frugal even when you're in a new tax bracket. You don't have to like spend or anything like that. But this is giving like just being so connected to yourself, like loving yourself and really hearing like what your feminine side, what your masculine side has to say, what your soul is calling you to say. You could be having a lot of dreams too. Blue Lotus could be like significant for you, like you use that to connect to the 5D, or maybe you should start using that to connect to the 5D. I just see like your higher self like swimming through the stars and just being really happy and like you feeling that vibration in the 3D and living in that energy. Advice for the collective. Thank you. And look, we have the reunion on the bottom. Anointed, answer the call, leadership, empowerment, soul gifts. And that is number 58. Rose oil has been used to anoint initiates through the ages. Royalty 2. This card is here to hurdle you into an even more powerful expression of what you came here to be and do. It's calling you to step forth into your inner queendom and kingdom, to answer the greatest call of your soul and face your true north, to see even more of what you came here to share, to acknowledge your your arrival as the initiate of your life, to shed the external noise that may have been stopping you from being all that you already are, to realize that you've been training for this for a long time, perhaps even lifetimes. The path your soul chose to walk is one that few have the courage to walk, and you came here for this. You're being led through this. Your soul is ancient, and with every step you've taken and every body you've been planted in, you gather a kaleidoscope of gifts that are ready to be shown and shared. You're being called to deeply trust the call that you've been hearing, to lead, to lead, to lead. The path you're here to pave as has not been walked the way you'll walk it. And as with all ancient initiates, healers, visionaries, creators, and leaders, you're just one magnificent thread in the tapestry of life. So go your own way, trust the rose that beckons you forth, and always be led from within. How are you being called to step forward and lead? I just feel like that's you just being hand in hand with your higher self, being hand in hand with your soul, and just letting it guide you, just being really in sync. Advice for the collective. Look at that. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. I have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. A lot of purple, a lot of crown energy. I'm also getting 8th chakra. Acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. Then we have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And then we have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. We have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Okay. And then on the bottom, we have regrets. I'm hearing like, don't live with any regrets. Don't be upset for choosing yourself. Don't be upset for just trying to stay in true alignment with your soul, because there might be things that you have to do that might not, that people won't resonate with. And that's okay, because this is your soul journey. This is what your higher self had planned for you to do in this lifetime. And some people are not going to agree, and that's okay. You have to choose to really accept this path and walk along, intertwine, like I said, with your higher self, with that balanced feminine and masculine energy. This is about what your soul was called here to do on this planet at this time. And like I said, whatever that first step was, whatever you disconnected from that was long term, that you thought was going to be a part of your forever, is just the first steps into true alignment, into true soul's purpose. Okay? So, like I said, it's really just getting into balance right now. And look what fell out. Yes. So we had a yes or no question. Spirit is saying yes. Advice for the collective. Advice for the collective. So we have yes again. We have success in the near future. Compromise, helpful people. Listen to your intuition. That's connecting to your higher self. Remain positive. Just give it soul tribe energy too. I'm really getting star family. So if you resonate with being a star seed, listen to like the theta, beta, alpha frequency, because those help you connect to starseed energy as well. If that resonates with you, it could be a message there for you. Akashic records as well. There's so many Akashic records meditations on YouTube. Past life energy has been coming up a lot. So if that resonates with you, there's something in your past life that can really help you move forward in this life. Affirmation and advice for the collective spirit. Thank you for all your messages. We have 2. I embody the tranquility of the ocean and speak from the heart. And then we have garnet. Every time I see like a Seer universe crystal, I have to say it. I am able to ground myself to feel emotionally and safe and secure. Okay. I hope that this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here and making it to the end of my reading. Like I said in the beginning, if you feel called to book a personal with me, All that information is in the description box below. I will see you guys in the next readings. You stay safe and blessed.